Today's video is going to be talking about all the things you need to know about the new moon in Libra on October 16th and how it's going to affect us on a deep level. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Chica, your conscious mentor, and today I'm going to be deep diving into the 5 top things that you need to know, energy updates based on the astrology and all that's going on October 16th for the new moon in Libra 2020. I'm really looking forward to this because this officially marks the last half of us going into Mars retrograde. So there's gonna be a lot of big shifts that I can't wait to share with you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single day for you amazing beautiful souls, and to be part of the energy of supporting 1 million amazing souls this year. And today's subscriber of the day is Brooke. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing energy. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you guys. Just a little reminder that, as you guys know, every new moon and full moon I do host a live on YouTube, and on October 16th I will be hosting a new moon meditation energy healing at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So mark your calendars, let me know in the comment section if you are coming, and share it with your friends. This is an opportunity for you to really take in all of those 5 things that we're going to be deep diving into for this Libra new moon, and to help you expand on a deeper level. And last but not least, if you are interested in conscious mentoring, do make sure that you apply down below if you feel called for shadow, deeper inner work. And you can also be part of a VIP Conscious Souls Patreon. Okay, let's get into the video. First and foremost thing is, I am definitely feeling this deep intensity of energy. As you guys know, I took a few days off of social media because I'm already seeing such a shift. And if you guys don't know, I'm a Scorpio, so if there's any Scorpios, let me know down below. But right now our planet is now in Pluto, and Pluto has a lot of very strong energies coming through. But I really want to share with you guys the 5 things that you need to know, and also how you can really apply them. So the first thing that I wrote down when I was sitting down and really seeing how the energy is shifting for our coming up next few weeks, or month considering, is the major truths are being shown. We can see this politically around the world. We can see the aggression, the frustration, the intensity of energy, and it is very draining. I know personally it's been very emotionally draining myself, being in this space and just seeing how much we're transforming. But I just want you guys to know that with every truth that is shown, whether that is in your life, through your relationships, through your job, through your internal shadow work, and through your environment and your city and your country, the more that we're able to grow as a full on. This whole thing that we're going through right now, globally, is meant to happen in order for us to get ready for the next thing that's coming up in November and December. So I do want you guys to know that this new moon in Libra is all about major truths. So when you go into the new moon on October 16th, I want you to really reflect and ask yourself this question: what are the truths that are being shown through my emotions, through my thoughts, through the numbers, the angel numbers that I'm seeing, through the people that I'm connecting with? How are those truths being mirrored to me, being mirrored to how I can connect with my higher conscious self and understand a deeper understanding of what I'm meant to do? And this is going to be so important because the 5th point that I'm going to be covering in this video is going to come full cycle to this major truth point. So I really want you to go into this and be not afraid of these truths, because I know it's hard. I know you're at the point where you're exhausted. You just want some normality, but you need to know that you need to keep going. You need to know that this is all part of the process of what we're meant to do and what is coming our way, what we're currently receiving from the universe. Number 2, whatever you do not have control of in your life is going to be screaming at you during the new moon of Libra. And what this means is Libra naturally tends to be someone who has their stuff together. Think of the Libras, if you know any Libras, they probably go to the gym. They're very balanced. They have things in their life that they're organizing and making sure that they're focusing on. They're a very well-balanced person, and balance is very important for the Libra to succeed in their environment. So we're learning from this new moon is What are the things that we don't have control of based on not being able to prioritize those things energetically? What are the things that we're okay with not having control of to make room for new beginnings, new energy to come into our life? What are the things that we are not taking control of because we are scared of the outcome that is coming, and we're still holding on to the aggression and the energy of others? So for you who are empaths, for those who are very sensitive to energy, this is an opportunity for you to really cleanse coming up to the new moon, and even on the day of the new moon and after the new moon, because you need to make sure that you're controlling your emotions during this time. You're just checking in. And what I mean by control, I don't mean like act like things are going well and be that workaholic. I mean that, making sure that you're honing down and not taking on other people's emotions, and allowing other people to control you, not being an abuse to, or a victim is a better word, being a victim to your emotions, being a victim to the emotions of people and relationships that have honed you down. You guys know that our last full moon and October, we have 2 full moons, which makes it a very powerful, energetic time. Now, with the last full moon, it was really telling us, hey, okay, how can we focus on our relationships? And if you are still not prioritizing certain relationships in your life, well, the truth will be shown through that. So again, make sure that you're understanding, what do you not have control of right now? I want you to write that down. And if you feel free, share it down below in the comment section, because that allows you to be that much closer to taking advantage of this new moon energy. Number 3, you are purging out anger, sadness, and every body pain emotion. What's body pain emotion? Body pain emotion, according to Alk Tolles, Abraham Hicks, and many other amazing people in the space of energy, body pain is anything that's outside of unconditional love. Body pain is caused by experiences, by traumas, by karmic, or ancestral energy brought into us, or soul energy. A lot of the things that are happening to us, we react to it, and sometimes we hold on to that energy of sadness, depression, anxiety, so on and so forth. So here, this is an opportunity for us to purge. If you feel like you need to hand scream, release, let it come out of the throat chakra. If you feel that you need to sit down and cry, then cry. If it feels like you need to talk about how this specific thing that has not been healed in your relationship is still making you angry, now is the time to purge it. It's not the time to kind of sit and kind of walk on ice during the time of the new moon in Libra. With Pluto coming through, this powerful energy, as well as Saturn and Mars not fully, reflecting and connecting and facing adjacent to the new moon, that's really making this sense of us feeling that we need to purge, that we need to let go of this. So really focusing on one specific energy. How do you heal, Shika? Body pain energy. How do you heal depression? How do you heal anxiety? How do you heal these emotions that I'm feeling so intensely during this new moon? I want to know. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is the most powerful energy. And as we see in our world, the pain that is being purged even now through the year that we've had in 2020, we are being learned that we still need to come from a space of love, even if we're frustrated, even if we're angry, even if we don't have control of certain things that we wish we did. We still have to come from a space of love. I want to challenge you with every boundary or issue that comes your way to give it love, to give gratitude to it, to write down, I'm sending love to whatever that situation and issue is. You would be surprised with what the universe provides to you. So if that means losing a job, losing a partner, finding out something about you and just your shadow work, having some struggles with your mental being and where you are energetically, increasing that vibration and feeling that vibrational shift, whatever it is that we're going through, purging and focusing on love. Doing love meditations with the heart chakra, working with rose quartz crystals. These things are going to help us get the tools that we need to help purge. That's going to help us, connecting with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is green. What is the heart chakra? It's the color of the heart. It's the green space, right? So we really have to make sure that we're taking in that energy, that we're really listening to ourselves. And again, purging what we need to. It's not a time to hold back. You need to purge. And more than ever, as certain decisions are being made for certain societies, and there is pain that is happening in different places. We are also interconnected, and I remind you this all the time, that every single experience or person that is in our life, or that we know or don't know, there is a connection there, right? There's a connection with us, there's a connection with all of us watching this video, there is a connection there. So during this time when certain emotions are being pulled out of you, ask yourself, how can you control, how can you learn from it, how can I purge it? And by purging it, when you do purge it, you replace that energy that was removed with love, right? It's almost like when you clean an old house, you replace that furniture with furniture that you love, not furniture that is okay, furniture that makes it feel like a home. But if you don't know and you don't replace it with love, you will go back to those old energies, to those lower vibrations. You see what I'm saying? So this new moon in Libra is telling us, purge the anger, purge the sadness, let go, make a space of safety to do so. And I'm going to be doing that on our meditation on the 16th. So if you feel like you need that, come together, and that's going to make it even more impactful, having how many of us come together and bringing in that love energy as a whole, as a collective. So this is so important. Number 4, starting with your new beginnings. I think this is one of the most important parts with the new moon Libra on October 16th, is we are now in retrograde, right? And I mentioned to the past full moon and new moon meditation since we started from the retrograde, it ends on the 13th. Yeah, 13th. And ironically enough, Pluto is until the 16th of November. It's moving until the 16th. So that being said, we know that there's so many shifts going on, especially for any people who are Libras and Scorpios. This is going to be a very transformational time for you guys. Just want to plug that in there. But this is a time that you can start mapping out the seeds that you want to plant and putting those intentions. So what do you want to manifest during this time of hardship? Once you've purged the anger, the sadness, and all those old, relationships and traumas, what do you want to replace it with? Now remember that the shadow work is continuous. We're not asking you to do everything all at once. We're asking you to really connect with your intuition and see what feels good for you to purge this time around for this new moon, right? What is Pluto showing you in this week coming up to the new moon and after, and even during the time of the new moon when we do our meditation? So new beginnings need to start. It's time to turn a fresh new page, a new leaf, and not be afraid of it, which brings me to my last point. Fear will be the power that we truly need to achieve all that we're experiencing right now as a collective. I know right now that things look crazy energetically. You can't imagine how it would feel to be living a normal world. But in the lack of normality, we're able to bring ourselves back to a deeper understanding of our inner power. And that is the trade-off of doing all of those deep purging that we're currently experiencing that is so exhausting. At the end of it, I'm telling you right now, 2021 is going to be so different, is going to be so crazy, like energetically, it's going to be a world that you'll be like, man, I'm so happy I went through that crazy 2020 year. I know, it's insane, but just hear me out here. Here is a time that you can allow yourself to feel what you're feeling threatened by. Some of you are going to be threatened or feel threatened by certain things of uncertainty or certain changes or certain types of emotions, and that you're purging during this time of the new moon in Libra, because it's forcing you to be in that space of balance. And for some of you, that's going to be hard. It's going to show the truth of things that you didn't want to see, but you need to keep going. And in doing that, it's bringing us, and I really want you to hear this, it's bringing us closest to our conscious awareness of where we are at. Each and every one of us have a different spot of our journey. It's not a place of judgment or comparing yourself to other people. It's a space of comparing to what is in the mirror at this time of balance of Libra and new moon, right? New moon energy is all about planting new energy, especially this time. So ask yourself, as the retrograde comes to an end after this new moon energy, you want to ask yourself what things you want to plant for the latter half of the next year, for the next 6 weeks. And, how can I push through the fear and set those fears on paper and say, I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to release that to my guides. I'm ready to release that to Mother Earth. I'm ready to let that stuff just let go. no longer serves me, right? The moment that we do that, we're connecting to our inner self. So how do I do that, Shika? Shadow work, connecting with your inner child, writing down what your fears are, feeling the emotions, having those hard discussions in the relationship, being prepared that what is unknown is going to be even better than what is known right now. Because the unknown, there's no right or wrong during this time of Libra. The only wrong is to sit there in a space of imbalancement and just to allow yourself to suffer. And as a conscious, amazing, beautiful soul that you are, you don't deserve that. So I really hope you guys really enjoy this video on the new moon in Libra, October 16th. I'm so excited, and the 5 things that you need to know about this new moon in Libra for 2020. And really just take this time to reflect. Take this time for you, disconnect, be with you, and say that there is no wrong answer during this time, to really focus on your intuition during this time as well. I will remind you guys that here, October 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we are doing, as per usual, a new moon meditation and energy healing. I will be sending you Reiki energy healing, as well as giving you guys a safe space to expand, to grow, and to allow yourself to take that energy in, and all these tips that I've shared with you during this energy update, astrology update, on the new moon, and all you need to know. So let me know what really connected with you guys down below in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single week for you beautiful souls, 3 times a week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.